get ready to dance.
That's right, Geek Beat is coming up, and if you need ways to socialize online,
These guys?
They've got some apps for you. They're going to tell you how to tell a story coming up.
I think they're getting warmed up.
Okay, all right.
There they are. There's Ryan and Burt getting ready. There they are. Shake it, shake it. See, this is why they have to get warmed up.
You got to be limber. You got to get warm, guys. Good job.
Geek Beat sounds. They're part of the Mini Maker Faire, which is coming up a little bit later. We're going to be talking about them at Geek Beat.
Family show.
Here you go. Here's a dollar. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, all right. Thank you to the Stormtroopers. Come on.
Why do you guys have dollars on hand?
I have no idea. Okay, Mini Maker Faire. That's going to be cool, and we'll talk about that in a second. But first, we want to talk about two apps that are helping with storytelling, right?
That's right, and that's certainly my passion. The first one is called Findery, and its vintage is great. It's by Katerina Fake. She started Flickr, sold that to Yahoo. She did Hunch, which she sold to eBay, but this is her next play, and it's been in beta for almost 2 years, but it's all about places and telling stories that are attached to places.
And you like this?
Oh, I love it because geolocation is generally something I really get excited about.
Right.
But in this particular case, they say, you know, it's different. It's not like recommending a coffee shop like on Yelp or on Foursquare. It's not for what she calls social peacocking, which is just posting and saying, hey, I'm at this cool restaurant, check it out.
Right.
It's about telling a story of a place. And what I find attractive is it doesn't have to be something that's there. You could tell the story of the Waikiki 3. So when people walk past that spot in Waikiki, you can say, this used to be the grandest story house.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be about reviews or finding a cool place to go. It's about where am I and what interesting things have happened here.
It's called Findery.
Findery, and it's on iOS, but it was on the web first. So what I like is that what you do there, you can also just see on your computer.
Burt, you're going to talk about one called Steller?
Steller. Now, Steller is also an interesting app because the guy who started it, his name is Mark Lukowski, he actually has a good heritage of being a part of some pretty major companies like Microsoft and Google and VMware. And the story with him is that he was a Steller engineer, get it for Steller?
Okay.
And then he actually had this, when he went in to tell Steve Ballmer that he was leaving Microsoft and going to Google, Steve Ballmer evidently got a chair and threw it across the room.
Really?
Yeah, so anyway, so he actually went to VMware and subsequently kind of went into his own private thing. And people have been wondering, like, what's he creating? And so now, over the past maybe 18 months, he's been creating something called Steller. And Steller is really about being able to tell a story with video, with photos, as well as a nice layout. And like how, you know, we normally can do a story with video, but it takes a lot longer to do it with video. But if you can take your photos and short video and do it with a nice layout and publish it to Steller, then you have a quick story about what you've just done.
Findery and Steller, two great storytelling apps. Now let's get to the Mini Maker Faire, which is coming up. This is all about people who make things with their hands,
And actually the education aspects are key too, and it's happening at Ilani School, a great partner, because really when you say, why are kids spending all their time in front of screens and looking at things and watching videos, the thing about makers is it's creating things with your hand, and it is as traditional as knitting or as futuristic as Arduino and working with circuits and stuff like that.
And these happen all around the world. I think we're showing video of one from Barcelona.
That's right, and the San Francisco one is an enormous one. This is our first official one with the maker branding, and it's going to really showcase people here in Hawaii that do that sort of thing. But you're going to see drones there, you're going to see the Ghostbusters folks who are certainly related to the Stormtroopers, just all kinds of things that you can get your hands on.
When and where, quickly?
It's going to be at Iolani at the Sullivan Center on the 15th, which is this Saturday. It starts like at noon, and it goes all the way till the evening time. So it's going to be a great event. Lots of people coming up.
All the details will be on our website at hawaiinewsnow.com. Thanks again to Ryan, to Burt, to the Stormtroopers. Come on in, guys, and take a quick bow. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more here on Sunrise in just a moment. Everybody do the Geek Beat. Okay, there we go. All right, end of break. Where's my dollar?